I also may make you mad about the Bills versus the Chiefs. We'll see about that.
A piece of shit.
You're gonna like it, but you may also be mad at the same time.
So there's no way I'm gonna like it and then be mad at the same time.
I bet you will.
Tavares coming out, sends it in a goal. They score! They score! Holy mackerel, they score! Morgan Riley! Mo Riley! The Leafs have won it! They're going to the second round!
Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5! Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!
Welcome back, everyone, to the Buds Mafia podcast, and we were talking about Jackson. How about that intro we got going on right now?
Huge. I'm pumped for it.
Yeah, that was awesome. Episode 40. I didn't even realize it, honestly, till I was writing the notes for it. This is episode 40. Pretty cool. Pretty
Great. I love it.
Jackson's in his flu game right now, but I know he's pumped about to talk about a Bills win, and also stressed at the same time. We're about 15 minutes from the Jays game, so if you see my team turning my head, I have the Jays game on.
You're a piece of shit.
Again, we're not massive baseball fans. We had an epic Friday night when it was game 1 when it was like 11-4. That Barger grand slam at Joe Dogs was just unbelievable.
I immediately blacked out.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I was pretty hungover that next day. Me and Kalen woke up, I was like, I'm dead.
I couldn't move until 8 p.m. the next day, and I had to get up to go to that thing at 6 a.m.
Yeah, Saturday, I don't know, Nick wanted to go out for the game, our friend Nick, but I was so exhausted.
He came over and hung out with Taylor and I with Gwen.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was just not feeling it, so I opened a bottle of wine, and me and Kalen and my dad just watched the game. And then it turned out to just be horrible. It was just not a good game to watch. But hey, I think with how good the Dodgers are, I think we'll take the 1-1 split, go into L.A. But yeah, we're going to get into some hockey talk. Some more hockey talk. Well, last week there wasn't much to talk about. Obviously, we kind of ripped into.
What are you going to draft or dump? What are you going to draft or dump, dog? Come on.
I'm actually I play. You go first.
I'll go first. Yeah. I'm dumping the Philadelphia Eagles in the tush push and the NFL as a whole.
The NFL as a whole. What the fuck?
Do something about it, dude. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That call was insane.
It was nuts, and I don't
blame
Gable for losing his mind.
over it. I'm over it. The Eagles fans, you can give me all the smoke you want. I know it's going to be horrible, but it's like, man, the NFL said week 2 they're going to crack down on the false starts every single time.
Yeah, it's bad. It's just so dumb.
It's horrible. It's not fun to watch.
And then there's, I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll get more into it, but yeah.
I love to watch Jalen Hurts get pushed in the ass fucking 5 times in a row. That's why I watch football. I don't watch it. Watch CeeDee Lamb break open for an 80-yard touchdown or AJ Brown break open for an 80-yard touchdown.
I love to know the stat. When's the last time they had an unsuccessful tush push? I don't remember the last time
it's been a little bit more unsuccessful. Actually, real quick, Saquon this week with his 65-yard touchdown run, he had more rushing yards since September 21st against the Rams overall with 1 run than every single game since then.
Jesus Christ. Bust. Overrated. Him and Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry's back. I trade Derrick Henry and he's back, so.
Yeah, but yeah. My draft or dump, I'm actually going to draft this week. I'm going to draft my beautiful girlfriend, Caitlin. She had 4 law interviews today. She has another one tomorrow. We're filming on Monday, the 27th. Stressful times, but she got through it. I think each interview was like an hour and a half, and just these Toronto big law firms, and she thought she did very well. So I think she had 4 today, and then she has another one tomorrow, and she'll find out basically by the time this posts if she got one of them. So
shout out Caitlin.
Praying for the best, yes. But yeah, that was a stressful day, but she's all done now.
Ryan
and then
would
tomorrow
be
after her next one, she'll
you.
be. That's why I'm here. I'm filming my parents' basement, and she's at multi-billion-dollar firms right now.
Okay,
so
I'd be nothing
you
without Taylor.
You tell me. You tell me who's really winning.
I'd be nothing without.
All right, let's get into it. Like I said, there's gonna be some more hockey talk. We'll get into some more kind of week by week stuff. Speaking of hockey talk, I am interviewing Nick Alberga Wednesday. kind of the day it kind of falls, it sucks because then we can't really have him on the podcast till next week, but that's okay. But yeah, he's on the Leafs morning take, and he does some Sportsnet, some fantasy hockey stuff. I excited to talk to him. He does a podcast with Jay Rosehill, former Leafs enforcer and NHL enforcer. So I'm excited to talk to him. Let me know any comments you want me to ask him, but I'm excited to chat some Leafs and just rip into Marner with him for an hour.
Yeah, I'll definitely send you my riveting hockey takes.
Yeah. He's gonna say where he's gonna ask like, oh, where's your co-host? He bailed.
He bailed. He's actually working full time, so
yeah.
he said this is not worth my time.
I'm just kidding. I mean, we're gonna interview some CFL players down the line, I think, and that's gonna be the one that you're gonna have to carry.
I won't let you in that one. I'm okay do that one by myself.
I would love for you to do a podcast or do episode or interview by yourself. I would.
Yeah,
love
that's fine. I can do that.
I swear, if you send me the tape and it just doesn't record,
I will
no
cry.
visual, I would honestly laugh my ass off.
No,
all right, but yeah, let's get into it. I've been watching a lot of hockey. Obviously, baseball's kind of taken over and football, but during the week, nice like Wednesday, Thursday night, I love watching some hockey, especially after beer league. You know, coming home a bit late, can't sleep watching like a. Yeah, we'll get to that at the end. It's fucking disgraceful. But yeah, one trade happened last week. Lucas Reichel to Vancouver for a 4th rounder. He was a 1st rounder a few years back, hasn't really found his game. Pretty similar situation as Nick Robertson. I was hearing Lucas Reichel for Nick Robertson is a complete swap. Similar players. He's definitely produced a bit more than Robertson, but maybe Vancouver playing with Petey or something can help him. And then Vancouver just basically wanted him to go to where he wanted to go. So hopefully he puts it on. But yeah, some other news, some injuries. I've shit on this guy, but I feel horrible. Laine's out for another 3 to 4 months with, I think it's like an abdominal surgery or something like that. That stinks. This guy can't catch a break. Montreal's absolutely on fire. He led their team in power play goals last year, but 3 to 4 months, that's tough. So hopefully he'll be back. What's it? 3 months. So it's November. It's Olympics is borderline. We'll see. Olympics is what, like end of February? Is that what it is? End of February? I can't hear you.
I muted myself. You can keep talking. I'll tell you. I'm in shambles.
No, you're good. You're good. You weren't talking that entire time, were you? Was it the fucking mute? Or you're just saying you don't know?
No, I just said you can keep talking. And I also
said
you might be able to see my mouth move and say, yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, okay. I was like, you were quiet. You're like, yeah, this guy doesn't give a shit about Laine.
No,
but yeah.
Last time we talked about him on the pod, we were roasting him for playing Call of Duty.
It's still our most viral TikTok clip. It's gotten like 50,000 views. It was people just shitting on him. But yeah, also Yossi week to week. Quinn Hughes is day to day. Hopefully he's back. And then this one kind of came out of nowhere. Rickard Rakell out for 6 to 8 weeks for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Speaking of Pittsburgh, dude, they're 4th in the NHL right now. They're 5-2 or 6-2. This happened last year though. I don't want people to say, "Oh, Pittsburgh's back." People forget Malkin led the league in scoring for the first like month and a half, 2 months last year, and he's doing really good again. Something's gonna happen. This team is poo. They're not gonna. I mean, hey, could they snag a wild card spot for how bad the Metro is right now? Sure, but they're not going to finish top 10 in the NHL. I know they're 4th. I mean, we're, 7, 8, 9 games in? Yeah, let's relax. Yeah, they're poo, too. Some teams that aren't poo and are absolutely on fire, Utah. I made a video of, just a quick, for, 1 to 2 week, overreaction type video, and my overreaction was the Leafs, Utah Mammoth, their offense was kind of dried out, and I didn't think they would have a problem with their offense. But they won 7 in a row. Nick Schmaltz contract year is tied for 1st in points. They've been lighting the candle. They've been absolutely insane. I'm still iffy about Utah, though, because I think we talked about this when they traded Kesserling and Doan for Peterka. That top 6 is loaded with talent, loaded with talent. I love Cooley, Gunther, Keller, Peterka, Barrett Hayden, Nick Schmaltz, again, contract year. He has 16 points in 9-8 games, so I'm curious how much money he can make with the salary cap going up. I know you love me saying that, but again, it's kind of what the whole thing with the Leafs years ago. It's the Leafs need to get tougher. Oh yeah, so let's go get the toughest 4th liner, toughest grinder in the league in our bottom 6. I'll make the team tougher. No, you need some grit in that top 6 as well. The top 6, yeah, can score at will, but you can't just have a bunch of soft guys in there in the playoff time. Regular season, yeah, they'll put up many goals as you want, but you need some toughness in that top 6. You can't just have top 6 of all skill, bottom 6 grinder. That's what the Leafs would do all the year. Remember, they got Wayne Simmons, they got Ryan Reeves. It's yeah, these guys can fight. They're not going to do dick all out there. So like Utah, yeah, I mean they're scoring at will. Come playoff time, we'll see. But I mean they're fun to watch. Like them in New Jersey, who I'll get to as well. They are scoring at all will, and their top 6 is looking really good, and they're fun to watch right now.
New Jersey's so fast.
New Jersey's insane. New Jersey's first. They beat the Leafs last week. They're just clicking. Hughes has 12 points, 9 games. Bratt 11 points. Hischier 9. Mercer 8. Meyer 8 points. Nemec, the second overall pick a few years ago, who's haven't really found his game. He has 7 points in 8 games or 9 games. Who was taken just second overall behind Slavkovsky, and people thought like, what the fuck? So if he can get buzzing with that decor, Dougie Hamilton, Luke Hughes, Brendan Dillon scored 2 goals in back-to-back games after not having goals for years and coming off neck surgery in the offseason. Jake Allen with Markstrom has been insane. So, I mean, like Chicago or Devils in Utah, they are just clicking and their offense is insane. But I remember we said this preseason, like if New Jersey is healthy, they're a top easy top 10 team. It's just, it's health. Like there's no shock to what Jack Hughes and this team can do. This is not shocking me. It's just, can they stay healthy? That's always what it's been. And shout out Nico Dawes. I played with him growing up, and he got another dub, I think, last week. He had a really good showing. So shout out another Burlington boy, Nico Dawes. Chicago's still playing well. Tough loss to LA the other day. Bedard scored. Did you see Bedard roast the LA Kings? He just basically said he just basically said it is boring to play.
Yeah.
He just said it how it is. What else? Jonathan Taves I wanted to shout out too. He's been playing great in Winnipeg. I mean, he hasn't played since 2022. He has 5-6 points. Winnipeg still being really solid in that Central Division. I think he's great on the PK, so he's looking good there. Now I want to talk about the San Jose Sharks. So they were 0-6, 0-7. Their coach was ready to trade one of his family members. Celebrini, was kind of, people are saying sophomore slump, even though he had 3 points in 5 games, nothing crazy, but nothing horrible too. But now he's on fire. He's second league in points. He has last 4 games. He has 5 goals, 5 assists. He had, I think, his back-to-back OT winners in New York and in Minnesota. And a question I wanted to bring up, because no matter what, they will still they're going to be a bottom team, right? They're going to be a bottom team. There's no real doubt about that to me. But they're going to be more fun to watch still. If they finish in the bottom 5, win the lottery, get Gavin McKenna, really they need defense. So, I mean, do you just be like, hey, I'll pass on the first and draft that Keaton Verhoff at number 1 because you really need defense? I understand that even though your forward core is loaded with Eklund, Smith, Misa, Celebrini, and it's kind of hardest to pass on a player like McKenna, but really you do need defensemen like Keaton Verhoff. But my question is, say you don't want to pass on McKenna, you draft McKenna, right? Do you look at your core, be like, hey, we have 5 or 6 studs on forward, studs. Like I said, Eklund, Celebrini, Will Smith, Misa, now McKenna. If they get McKenna, would it be worth looking at one of their trade values and trading one of them for a high-end deep prospect? I know a lot of teams aren't just giving those guys out willy-nilly, but that's something that you can consider. Yeah, Celebrini's untouchable. If you draft McKenna, obviously he's untouchable. I think Smith with his connection with Celebrini is kind of untouchable too. I think he's untouchable. The 2 players you look at is Eklund. He was kind of the first one drafted out of that core guys. I feel like maybe you can kind of push him off because he's by getting older. I mean, he's 23 instead of 21, 19, those guys, but he's not that old. Or Misa, who you just drafted. I think that's crazy, but Celebrini down the wing, you have Will Smith on the other wing. Misa is another centerman, so you have their 2 centermen. McKenna's a winger. So I feel like Eklund's kind of the odd man out. So if you really don't want to just risk not drafting McKenna out 1, because he could be the next McDavid and Crosby, but then you still really want to, your decor is okay for the future. You have Sam Dickinson 10th overall. You have a prospect, Luca Cognani, who was drafted in the second round a few years ago. They have some good players, but they kind of need some more there. So I think that's an interesting question. If they come last, McKenna's right there. But yeah, that'd be interesting to see.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends on what you're going to get back for him, though. You have to be willing to take a chance on the fact that maybe you're not going to be able to boost your back end and get rid of a player for someone who's high end.
It's no team's just going to trade one of their top deep prospects. I know you're getting a player maybe like Eklund or Misa, but it's no one's willing to, G-core is hard to get, hard to establish, right? I always believe you should always build from the back out, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. But yeah, I mean, really, they should be drafting Keaton Verhoff. I mean, this guy's saying he's really pushing to beat McKenna in that first overall type pick. Like, he's a stud, 6'4", 220 right-hand defenseman playing for North Dakota right now. I mean, he'd be the guy you really need. You don't necessarily need McKenna, but also I understand the fact that you just don't want to pass up on a generational player like Gavin McKenna. But yeah, let's repeat what people say. So I'm like, Dallas, Minnesota, St. Louis, they're bottom of the Central right now. I was St. Louis, I'm not too surprised there. I didn't have them making playoffs. I think just Utah's on such a heater right now. Nashville's playing solid. Colorado's on fire. Peg's being solid as well. I mean, Vegas is being Vegas, all that. Edmonton's kind of staying afloat, so I expect that to change soon. I feel like Dallas will find their game. Minnesota scoring goals at will, kind of like Utah, New Jersey, but they don't really have the goaltending right now to back it up. They're losing games like 6-5 right now. If you look at Kaprizov and all their studs, they all have over a point per game, but they're all like -6, -7.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so, and St. Louis, again, I wasn't that high on St. Louis. I remember doing our preseason prediction. I didn't think they were going to come out firing. I wish Binnington's playing horrible, which is not good as our Canadian goalie. We saw what he did in Four Nations. He knows what he does in the big moments, but right now he's not playing the best. But yeah, quickly we'll get into some more kind of the last few Leaf games, then we'll head over to the football. So Tanev's week to week. I think it's an upper body injury.
No,
which
he
I think
got cracked in the fucking head.
Yeah. So that's an upper body injury, Jackson. Thanks for clarifying that.
Concussion. It's a fucking concussion. It's not an upper. When you say upper body injury, do you not think, oh, he's got something wrong with his chest or his upper back? Not concussion.
Anything above your waist is considered an upper body injury.
I get that.
So
would you not consider it? Technically, you are not. Don't do this to me right now.
I'm just saying, you're just.
The Jays game is about to start. Don't do this to me.
Yeah. Get you and your shitty takes out of here.
Piece of shit. Shitty takes. It's not a shitty take. It's the truth.
Well, technically, it's not the truth.
Technically, it is the truth. Technically, he got concussed. He got a fucking.
Well, yeah, no, that's true.
Elbow straight to the head.
That's an upper body injury. It's weird. Woll on one day was on LTIR, then the next day he rejoined the team. So I'm not sure if that was just cap reasons, something like that. But glad he's back. Hopefully, everything was going through. It was pretty quiet what he was going through, which I don't blame him. Everything hopefully is okay with him and his family.
Tavares sneakily on fire.
He's been crazy. Have you seen what his points are this year?
I know. I just love the way you write notes.
My notes are crazy. It's just he's either this guy's poo, this guy's sneakily on fire. It's just
sneakily
ridiculous.
On fire is wild.
It's not a word, but yeah, it's just like, well, he has 12 points in 9 games, and he just scores 399th as an OT winner in Buffalo. Like, the fact that we got this guy for 4.34 is absurd. Like, he's still doing it. He's still playing great. Nothing bad to say about Johnny T.
Now let's talk about how mad they suck.
It's just inconsistency. Like, they play the Devils. Devils, again, probably the fastest team in the league. Their power play breakout is absurd. Hughes and Bratt were just circling the O-zone and doing whatever they wanted. They entered the Leaf zone on the PK, or on their power play, the easiest I've ever seen any team do it. It was insane. And they lose 5-2.
Here's the thing that frustrates me about these games is, like, I know it's early, but you're in the game. Like, we were winning the game at the beginning of the first period. You let a stinker goal in, and then the second period you let 3 more goals in. Then fucking Hughes gets a hat trick. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, and like the last win over Buffalo, like the loss over Buffalo was stupid. Was ridiculous. Yeah. But the last
too much
win
of that
over
Buffalo, it was Game 1 of the World Series. Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, I think I saw in the locker room afterwards, Berube was like, yeah, that's the kind of grit and stuff we need. And I was like, man, I get it. But, like, it's the fucking Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah.
Like, you lost Mitch Marner. Yes, you lost 100-point, like, per season player. But at the same time, you still have Nylander, you have Tavares, you have Matthews. You still have pretty good decor. I mean, obviously with Tanev out, that's not great.
No, it sucks.
You know, but, like, you should still be somewhat of the team that you were.
Yeah.
And it just seems they can't find it.
No, I know, but it's growing pains again. They're gonna have an offensive adjustment with Marner gone, right? That's not. I'm not too surprised.
Did you see Marner get absolutely wrecked by Dominic?
No, I saved it. I watched it over. I watched it over and over. It was unbelievable. I loved it. Yeah, I mean, the first game in Buffalo, New Jersey, Cowan was scratched. There's so many defensive breakdowns. I remember there was a 4-on-1 for New Jersey at one point, and just top line inconsistency. Berube's not happy with them after that game, even though Stolarz kind of praised their effort, which I thought was wild. I think he felt like he had to do that after his other comments the day before. And yeah, then the Buffalo loss, that sucked. No Tanev, no Riley. And then I wrote after that, like, Stolarz needs a rest. He got his rest. Primo stepped in. Solid. I mean, I think, what was the score? 4-3, I think? 4-3?
Yeah, 4-3.
I mean, solid. They made some good saves. The Cowan feed to Robertson was awesome. Have you seen how many? So Robertson has scored in 6 straight games after he's been scratched. So as soon as he's scratched, his first game back, he scored in the last 6. It's hilarious. That McCabe absolutely knocked the fuck out of Tuck, though. I love that.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that.
It's crazy. We'll look it up. Look it up later. Like he hit Byram. Originally, there's gonna be a penalty, and Tuck started to fight him. Then McCabe completely dropped Tuck, and then they reviewed it. And then the Leafs got the power play because it wasn't a dirty hit. And then Tuck got the instigator. So then we got a power play. So McCabe was just fucking nails. But yeah, I mean, the Leafs, they're humming along. Montreal's on fire, which doesn't help right now for the Atlantic. Detroit has somewhat come down. But I mean, Buffalo's playing solid too. I mean, ever since their kind of desperate Game 3 win.
Yeah, but you want to know what's going to happen to any team that fucking plays out of Buffalo?
What?
So you want to know what is going to happen to any team that plays out of Buffalo? They're going to lose in the fucking championship game, never go to the goddamn Super Bowl. It's just the horror. Yeah, the Atlantic Division is just the exact opposite of what you said it was going to be, actually.
So far.
It's the exact opposite. Canadians are 7-3.
I know. Yeah, next 2 games, Leaf got Calgary. We're filming on the Monday, the 27th, so when this is done, or when this is posted, it'll already be, the Calgary game will be done, and it'll be started the Columbus game. So Calgary 28th, who they've been struggling. Dustin Wolf, their goalie, is not happy with their offensive play right now. Columbus on the 29th, Philly on the 1st, and Pittsburgh on the 3rd. I know Pittsburgh is up there right now, but this is definitely a stretch we can go 4-0. These are teams that are not playing well right now. Philly is playing okay. Calgary's playing like shit. Columbus is kind of mid. I know Pittsburgh's playing well, but it's still Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm not convinced they're a top team in this league. There's no fucking chance.
The Avalanche have 4 overtime losses.
I know, it's crazy. It's just they're not given any inches against any team. Their offense, and Cale Makar. I love Quinn Hughes. I think he's such a elite defenseman. I used to think he was like right behind Makar, which he kind of still is, but like Cale Makar is a joke. He's gonna have, if he stays healthy, he's gonna have 30 goals and 100 points as a defenseman. Like he's insane. And talk about contract extension in 2 years, he might make $20 million a year, like something fucking
with
ridiculous.
The cap going up, yeah.
With the cap going up. With the cap. All right. Before we get the NFL Beer League update, 2-4, dude. The last 3 games we've scored 1 goal. We had back-to-back 1-0 losses. And last week was such a kicker. It was 1-0 loss. Sorry, no, was it 1-0? No, it was like 3-1 loss. It was 11 o'clock game, which is just killer. And then we had some issues with the podcast because of the in-person. There's some echo on my part, which
so that's when you stayed up till 3 a.m.
I stayed till like 3, 4 a.m. to try and fix it, get it uploaded. Did, and it was just hell. It sucked. But we got it out. I think we're gonna try it again for another time. But I gotta figure something out. It's the fact that it's my mic and not yours just pisses me off even more.
Makes me so happy.
I know it does. With your beautiful camera visual over there.
I'm sorry I moved, and I don't want to end the podcast because it seems to make you angry when you have to edit it. So, these are just going to have to deal with fucking fuzzy video from me, and I need to not hear it from you.
I just want to.
Jay's game is about to start, and you're testing me for no reason.
God. You haven't cared about baseball for the past 24 years.
I don't care. Everyone in this goddamn city, everyone in this goddamn province has not cared about baseball until this goddamn day. God forbid I like something that I haven't liked.
You're right.
You're definitely...
It's a cute dog. All right. Before we get into the NFL, we lost some incredible people this past weekend. Nick Mangold, All-Pro, Jets Hall of Famer, everything. I've seen him on Barstool quite a bit. Maybe you can talk about him again, but the clips I've seen of him, just an animal. I mean, all the O-line guys that we've seen, Hall of Famers, everything, they're just incredible dudes. Just love football, love being around the boys. And that was a tough one. And then Barstool Beef of Foreplay Pod. That one just kind of, I was on break and I was on Twitter and I saw that came out of nowhere. Nick Mangold, he was on the Yak Barstool podcast recently and he said like he is looking for a kidney. Yeah. So, I mean, it's still shocking because he was on the Yak like 12 days ago, but Barstool Beef, that one, he had a medical issue over the weekend at a wedding and I can't remember where in like the South somewhere. And so, yeah, so two, that was just, the Barstool family just took a massive hit, and that's just, prayers up for that. That sucks. That's horrible.
I figured it out. I accidentally muted my microphone again. Dude, I'm on fire. Remember when I was making fun of you because of your voice? God, I feel horrible.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Anyway, that's horrible.
Yeah, it is.
He's young, too.
Yeah, I mean, Nick Mangold was like 40 years old. Beef was, well, like 30-something. Yeah, it's horrible. But yeah, let's get into some football here. I mean, we basically were recording during the Lions game on week 7, so I don't talk much about that, but Gibbs, massive bounce back, over 200 yards scrimmage, 2 touchdowns.
It's just the Jahmyr Gibbs show.
Yeah, it was.
Jared Goff is the most underwhelming quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, he's efficient at times. He's very solid, but yeah, I mean, he's just not, I don't know, like he'll have, like, I think
I know Jack's not going to like that, but like his offense,
no, I think he'll agree with you.
Stacked, and he can't. Like, yes, he should be throwing for like fucking 350.
He has a top 5 running back, a top 5 O-line, a top 5 receiver, and arguably a top 5 tight end too. So I mean, like, it's, if you're not putting up these numbers, but again, it's like not every quarterback you put in there would do that. So I still like Gary Goff's a very elite quarterback.
He's an elite
quarterback.
But
I know exactly what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Baker not his best. Well, Baker not his best. Last 2 weeks. We'll get into the Saints game as well. Well, you're not 1-0. This is still week 7, but you had a tough week in week 8. We'll get into that. I didn't watch much of this game because the game started at fucking like 10:30. But Seahawks beat the Texans 27-19. Both QBs kind of mid. Stroud was the leading rusher for Houston with 25 yards, and Jackson Smith-Njigba is still him, and he continues to be him. All right, ready to get into week 8 here?
Yeah, you get the Vikings at the Chargers. Chargers win 37-10.
Belt ass.
Joe Alt is back. Yeah, Carson Wentz is just in shambles.
And he's out for the season now.
Yeah, and also this rookie tight end who came out of nowhere, Gadsden.
Yeah.
Insane. Yeah. I picked him up in my one league. He won me my week. So appreciate you, Gadsden. You're a great tight end, and I hope you continue to produce.
But fucking, like, you already said it, like, Joe Alt's a monster. He's like 6'7", 6'8", and he completely, because their offense, the 2 or 3 games that he was out, completely looked different. Like Herbert, and it's just, he is a monster. He protects the hell out of Herbert. And Vikings, like, the Brian Flores defense, they're good defense. Last 2 games, they haven't shown that. So, but I mean, Joe Alt's a fucking monster. I mean, imagine if this team had Rashad Slater in that O-line, too. They'd be Super Bowl favorites. I'm not saying they're not, but they're just a little bit of inconsistency. But Herbert's still him, and he's still an incredible quarterback, especially when he has time with Joe Alt there. All right, you want to get right into Sunday, the 1 o'clock slate, and the Bills dub?
Yeah, Joe Brady listened to me, dude.
He did. He saw it. He messaged me saying, I listened to Jackson.
He said, we're going to feed James Cook, and James Cook is going to average 9 yards a carry before contact. Like, how about you just run the ball? Yes, the offensive, the pass game was underwhelming, and, like, we need to we really need to figure out whether it's trading for a receiver or, I mean, not having Josh Palmer didn't help, but you need to figure out what's going on and get someone else to help there because our separation is the worst in the league.
Yeah, it was great. The defense looked awesome, though. It was great to see them finally stop the run. I was a little bit worried because the last few games stopping the run has been atrocious, and Ricky Dowdle has been terrorizing.
You had you didn't have rookies in there for the first time in 3 weeks. You had Michael Hoyt, Larry Ogunjobi, and...
Yeah. I think I'm ahead of you, so try not to show reactions, but yeah.
Yes, you are. Because when you said cute dog, it didn't come up on my screen until like 10 seconds later, and I was very upset
cute dog, though, eh?
It was a cute dog.
But yeah, it sucks, too, that Ed Oliver, I found out today that he's out.
Yeah,
he's going to have surgery.
That's
our
fine.
fucking defense needs to get some new biceps, man. This is fucking... Dude. Or sorry, no. Sorry, I was thinking of Peck, never mind. But still,
Matt Milano also tore his biceps.
Well, there you go.
And Matt Milano just needs a new body.
He does. How was I couldn't really tell, but like, how was Maxwell Harrison in his first game as a Bill?
He's all right. This is a rookie game. Like, he played well. He got a stupid penalty. Like, like he played well though. I mean, I think like if we can have him and Christian Benford opposite each other, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And I think it's funny how I'll talk about the Panthers here real quick. Like, I think Joe Flacco, because I know Bengals lost, but I think Joe Flacco's still playing great as a 40-year-old quarterback. I think he's giving some of these old heads a little bit too much confidence. Like Andy Dalton was horrible. Like I think Andy Dalton, I think it's time hang him up. He was just bad. And but yeah, Josh Allen, 70 rushing touchdowns. He definitely made some plays that made me want to throw my phone. Like there's one play where he was scrambling at like the 15-yard line, went all the way to the right, went all the way to the left, and just could have thrown the ball away.
My dad mad.
And then
we were on the golf course.
Lost like 20. He lost like 15 yards.
We were on the golf course, and I screamed, "Throw the fucking ball away!" My dad was about to hit his shot, and he got really mad at me. And then my brother.
Before we move on here, I mean, first big dub, 49. Fuck him. I also talk about Tatori McMillan. I think I brought him up a lot, but like this guy's gonna be a problem in the coming years if Panthers can get a more established offense and grow with this young core.
Yeah.
Like, who would you rather have in like besides like situation and everything? You're just a team building a team, or like you're a QB or GM building a team. Who would you rather have like the next like 5 years, McMillan or Buka?
Probably. I mean,
McMillan's just an athletic freak. Like Buka's obviously has way better numbers this year, but I think the promise like with McMillan, give him Baker, you know what I mean, in that offense. Like I think it's you have a case or either.
Yeah, I think it's a toss up. It's a coin toss either way.
All right, moving on. Dolphins, Falcons. Did you actually have the Dolphins? Dolphins win 34-10.
This guy knows ball.
4 TDs for Tua. Waddle was awesome. No, I said no Penis Jr. That's just disrespectful, but still. Kirko Chains was in. Didn't look his best. Bijan, 25 rushing yards.
25 rushing yards and a fumble.
Yeah, and a fumble. Did not look as bad. I didn't prepare as much this game. The fact that the Dolphins are winning a game made me not want to watch that game. The fact that we fucking lost to that Falcons team. I know Penix was out, but still it pisses me off. But Dolphins still.
Yeah, but we beat the Dolphins, and the Dolphins. This is the way that I think about it. The Bills beat the Dolphins.
Week to week, dude. Just a week to week game.
The Bills beat the Dolphins. The Dolphins beat the Falcons. The Falcons beat the Bills, which means because we beat the Dolphins and the Dolphins beat the Falcons loss was actually just really a fluke.
So we're really 6-2.
Correct.
All right. Also, the Patriots lost to the Raiders, and Raiders are poo. So really, we're 7-0.
Yeah, but we lost to the Patriots, so technically, I'm gonna lean off of that one because the Patriots look really good.
They do look, and we're gonna get to them.
I think Drake May's gonna start fucking up soon. I have a feeling.
Hopefully. All right, Giants, Eagles. You had the Eagles here. Eagles win 38-20. Barkley may be back. You already talked about it. 150 yards. Second play of the game, I think it was a 65, 70-yard rushing touchdown. 4 TDs for Hurts. Dart not his best, obviously, with the whole scatterbo dislocated ankle. That was disgusting. I remember on Red Zone, I think it was Hanson. He mentioned like 5 times saying, "We're gonna show it. It's graphic." And I was like, me and my dad are like, "Okay, let's just see it." And I saw it. Yeah, his ankle was behind.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
So that was disgusting. What did you see that push-off call? I don't know if it was Robinson. I can't remember who it was on. But did you see that push-off call late in the game?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it? Because it's pretty 50-50. I thought it was kind of bullshit, but I would ask you.
I don't know. People are saying, "Oh my god." Oh, I thought he hit a homer to start. Okay, wait, you're ahead of me, so don't look.
We gotta keep moving here.
I know, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 TDs for Hurts. I don't know. The people are saying that the Eagles are the new Giants. Or sorry, the Eagles are the new Chiefs. Dude, I am in shambles.
Hey, yeah, you gotta figure this out here. You gotta pull it together.
In shambles.
Yeah, you are. Let's dial it in here.
All right, you're a piece of shit for that.
You're welcome.
Ravens Bears at Ravens. I took the Ravens. Fuck you. Ravens win 30-16. Henry looks gross. 70 yards. Not overrated.
Gross.
You wrote Henry 2 touchdowns but 70 yards.
Yeah.
Rushing for 70 yards in an NFL game is a hard thing to do.
Not when you're considered a top 5 all-time running back. Stand by what I said.
They have fucking Joe from accounting playing O-line from him.
Joe from accounting's an O-lineman? No.
You're a piece of shit.
I'm just kidding. He was good. I think he passed Walter Payton for 5th all-time.
Oh, yeah, he's overrated.
Rushing touchdowns. He's had a great career. I'm saying he's overrated now, not his career. Udinese over 100 yards. Caleb I don't know. This Bears team is interesting. Like I said, that one game, I think against the Saints, they had like 3 or 4 interceptions, but it was Spencer Rattler and the Saints. and it's kind of like cheating. I don't think they have a great secondary. And Caleb just sometimes, I don't know, he makes his awareness in the game is not great. Like he had two grounding calls. He's obviously had some trouble over the snap of the last few weeks. Just I don't know. I know he had some yards, 285, no touchdowns. I don't know. Just not really looking elite. I know they're still 4-3. I think any Bears fan will take that record.
Yeah, this
I don't know.
4-3 is good.
It's just nothing. It's just his awareness of the game, getting to his reads, and sometimes some of the plays he makes just sometimes make you think. We'll see. Next, Browns, Patriots. You had the Browns here. Patriots win 32-13.
Listen.
It was at halftime. It was looking close.
If fucking the Browns had an offense, if the Browns had a fucking offense, Myles Garrett should not have a franchise record-setting 5-sack game.
5 sacks is absurd.
That's half of the sacks some defensive players get in their fucking season.
Which is a solid season. Like 5 sacks is not a horrible season. Like, it's a solid season.
And he put up 13 points. At one point, Dylan Gabriel just threw a check down pass to no one and got a grounding call. Like fucking
He's so bad.
Ridiculous, man.
He's so bad. And like they have like a Super Bowl contending like defense. And I know you can say like, oh, Patriots put up 32, but it's just like at some point when the defense is holding them, I don't know what the score was at half. I think it was pretty tight. It's just like at some point they're gonna break
so
through.
Tired.
Exactly.
You can't be on the field 90% of the game.
100%. Exactly. And the fact that they're playing at that level, it's just exactly they're the worst, one of the worst offenses in the league. And like you said, when the Browns defense is on the field for fucking 90% of the game, they're gonna have fuck ups and then they're gonna get tired. The receivers are gonna burn them. That's just what's gonna happen. But if you have a competent offense in there, that's a great defense. And if you have any sort of competent, like I have Jerry Jeudy on my team, he got me 0 points. I did start Fannin though, which was huge. But
good.
It was just, fuck the Patriots. Drake May is scaring me. I do agree with you. I feel like he's starting to make some mistakes, or he's going to start making mistakes. I think he had 1 interception in that game.
We'll see.
He is scary. I'll be honest, he is scaring me. Some of his deep balls he's made and some of his presence in the pocket has been pretty insane.
He looks good. People have him pretty high up on MVP lists, and like considering the Patriots are first in the AFC. So
that's why it's hard being a Barstool fan and listening to part of my take and Hank saying the passing of the torch. Dave Portnoy says he's guaranteed the MVP. It's hard. It's hard, man.
I've stopped. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
All right, let's move on then. But
let's get to Taylor's pick. Where
this
I
is
accidentally
crazy.
chose
this is
against
insane.
her. But it was always the Jets. It was always Cody Ford.
Never not going to be anyone else.
It was always the Jets. Yeah, dude, I got home from playing golf and I was just running the house. I'm like, sweetheart, your pick's going to hit. She's like, what? I'm like, the Jets are going to win. She's like, what's happening right now? I'm like, oh my God.
Couldn't care less.
No, could not care. And then she looked at me. She goes, of course they are. It was always fuck Cody Ford.
She's not surprised.
No, obviously.
Fields was solid. Monster game for Breece Hall. 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Bengals defense is fucking horrendous.
Yeah, the Bengals defense in front office is worse than the NFL.
I swear to God, like, Justin Fields will have this type of game once in every 6 games. Because he was great in week 1. Week 1, he had a great game against the Steelers. And now we're in, week 8, and he had another solid game. It's just, other games, he's the worst quarterback in the league. But then every now and then, he'll figure it out and know how to throw a ball, or just know how to run the play as a quarterback. But
I think the offense just isn't tailored to what his playing style is. I think that's what you saw in week 1. He was playing free, and now he's playing scared.
Yeah, I agree.
Did we get out of the inning?
It's 2-2 right now. All right, 49ers, Texans. You had 49ers. Texans win 26-15. Mac Jr.
I didn't
said
see
it was 2.
CJ Stroud doing this.
CJ Stroud was incredible. I know he had the 1 interception, but 30 for 39, 318 yards, 2 touchdowns. CMC only 25 rushing yards. The Texans defense is so good. And when their offense, and especially that offensive line, which is arguably the worst in the league, can just do something then CJ Stroud's going to be elite. He's going to do what he did in his rookie year. And again, that defense with Will Anderson Jr., Derek Stingley, Danielle Hunter, they have an insane defense. So I would have had the 49ers here too. I'm surprised the Texans were favored before the game. That's because of all the injuries. But yeah, I mean, 49ers have been scraping along for a few weeks now, but we'll see how they kind of handle it.
Next, we got Bucks at Saints. Again, I just don't think it was Baker's best. Bucks defense really did steal the game.
I picked up Bucks defense for our fantasy. It got me 30 points.
Yeah, they were
like
gross.
the amount of turnovers that Rattler and that defense did was incredible.
Yeah,
was
Rattler was horrible. Tyler Shuck got to play.
They had almost like the exact same numbers.
Yeah,
like really,
he's
like
also horrible.
He's also bad.
Yeah, whatever.
Got him, Scherzer.
Cowboys at Broncos. Broncos went absolutely belt to ass. I did not see this coming. Dak played horribly. Javonte Williams.
The worst game of the season.
Dak played horribly, and I just needed Javonte Williams to chill out so I could beat Matt, and Javonte Williams decided to get 2 touchdowns. Also, Troy Franklin just decided to go absolutely off in a game where he should have gotten 3 points.
Yeah. Bo Nix 4 touchdowns. They really spread the love on offense.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys like 30, 40 yards. And I mean, this also shows Dak didn't play good, but they still put up 24 points on a elite defense. So I'm intrigued to see how the Cowboys do throughout this season. Like it's their offense is still really, really elite. And I like how they're.
I was listening to the broadcast, and I think that it's going to be like they're going to finish around 500. They'll sneak into a wild card spot.
Yeah. Their offense is too good. And again, you played an elite defense. You still put up 24, and Dak played his worst game of the season. So, I mean, there's positives to look at, but their defense is truly that bad. They don't really have a game breaker at all on that D-line. Trayvon Diggs is out, too. So, there's just not a lot there. He is overrated. I remember that one year he had an incredible amount of picks. But also, if you look at it, he cheated on every single play.
And he also got absolutely burnt.
It was that Packers playoff game? Like
he got burnt on the deep ball a lot. And people were like, oh, he has so many picks. And it's like, yeah, go and watch the rest of the film. He gets beat a lot.
He does. Now we'll get to Titans Colts and Caitlin's pick. This one was I was so pumped that she picked the Colts because it was kind of obvious. Colts went 38-14. I think he had the most yards in a game in the season. He had 259, but it's still poo. Daniel Jones efficient, 21 for 29, 3 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor's MVP, 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown.
I saw someone say
the receiving touchdown was basically just like I don't know what the play call is, where Daniel Jones steps back and he just like tosses it to Jonathan Taylor as he just runs by. And it was
it's a quick pitch.
Their offense, I think you said it last time, and our clip got a lot of views. They just have this most complete offense in the league. They have one of the best O-lines, one of the top 5 tight end, the best running back in the league.
Quentin Nelson and Joe Alt are my 2 favorite O-linemen.
He's insane. He's been insane for a long time, Quentin Nelson. And like Michael Pittman's been awesome, too. People aren't giving him the lug.
Yeah.
Pierce has been a deep threat for them as well.
It was crazy. I saw someone say that if Saquon didn't win MVP and Jonathan Taylor keeps going the way he's going, he won't win MVP. He already has 14 touchdowns, and he's on pace for 2,200 yards.
Yeah, it's a joke.
You can't tell me. Yes, Daniel Jones is really good. I will be the first to admit. Indiana Jones, I like him. He's a gunslinger. I appreciate him. That offense without Jonathan Taylor is middle of the pack.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not bad, but they're middle. They're just nothing.
They're not 3. He accounted for over half of their points.
Yeah, the fact that he's had 4 games this season and it's week 8 of 3 touchdowns in the game is absurd.
He accounted for 18 of 38 of their points.
It's crazy. Final game of the slate. Obviously, it's Monday night, and the Commanders-Chiefs game is on right now. Packers Steelers. You had the Steelers in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers' first game.
Figure it out.
Not there's their first game against Aaron Rodgers' first game was Green Bay. Jordan Love really put on a show.
Yeah, he helped.
29 for 37, 360 yards, 3 touchdowns, and Tucker Kraft. I love Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft 7 receptions, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, a National Tight End Day. He was a fucking monster. But
he played really well.
The Steelers are kind of like, to me, like the same old Steelers. Like it's just. Nothing's crazy about them. They'll still
4-3. They're gonna finish.
They'll still make the playoffs. They'll still make the playoffs. It's just like, I don't know. I just don't think there's anything special about
I have a weird feeling the Bills are gonna play the Steelers in the playoffs.
And then Commanders and Chiefs right now. I think the spread. Oh, Bo's on first. I think the spread changed from -5.5 to like -11 for the Chiefs tonight.
Yeah,
which is hilarious. I mean, without Jane Daniels. Like, yeah, I think
What, you don't think Marcus Mariota's going to go old style Oregon?
Oregon. I mean, he does have a playoff win in Arrowhead as a Tennessee Titan when he basically passed the ball to himself that one play.
Yes, I do.
All right. So yeah, you finished 7-5.
That's not bad. Dude, there was one week I barely broke 500.
No, I don't think you've ever finished below 500.
I barely broke 500. It was just the last week I finished like 11-2 or something like that.
I don't know if you've ever had. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think you've always finished above 500.
Yeah, I think I've been close.
Yeah. All right, let's rattle off week 9 here. Thursday night, Ravens at Dolphins, 7.5 favorite for Ravens.
Belt to ass.
Yeah, I think Lamar's back. I think he could have played this week, but I think there was a Thursday night game.
Investigated about that.
Yeah, because they said he was on the scout team, but they didn't know if he was inactive or not, and so I heard they could lose draft picks for this if they think it's that serious.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I think he could have played.
It fucked my fantasy team because I had him in my lineup, and then I found out pretty late. So
I think he could have played against the Bears, but since it's Thursday night game, I think they wanted him extra fresh, and I think he'll definitely be starting against the Dolphins. Yeah, I think he'll be belt ass. I think I'm so even though the Ravens they're 2-5
straight wins.
Yeah. All right, Sunday morning slate: Panthers, Packers. Packers are 10.5 point favorites. I have the Packers. I'm sure you do as well.
Too.
Bears at Bengals. Bears are -1.5 favorites in Cincinnati. You have the Bengals.
I got Papa Joe.
I mean, I don't hate it.
I think Rome is going to be a shootout. I think Rome's going to have like over 110 yards. I think Caleb's going to be slinging it, and I think Flacco's going to be slinging it. And the Bears' defense is good, but it's not great. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. All right, Broncos at Texans. This is going to be a defensive battle, this game. The under's at 38.5. Two great defenses going at it. Broncos are 1.5 point favorites in Houston. You have the Broncos. I got the Broncos too. But I wouldn't be surprised if Houston can sneak this one out. They've been playing some good football recently. But yeah, the Broncos.
Did they call that a strike?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
What just happened? Fuck off, Rob Lowe. Did they say he swung?
No, they got so Bo's out. They got Bo. He was off base, I guess, or something. All right, here, let's keep rounding this off here. Colts at Steelers. Colts are 2.5 point favorites. You have the Steelers here, pulling off the win.
Yeah, I feel like
Pittsburgh.
I'm still so confused about that. I thought it was a walk. Yeah, I think the Steelers are going to come back. They're going to come back firing. That's a tough defense. I don't think Jonathan Taylor's going to rattle off 150. I think he's going to go for a lot, but I don't know. It'll be interesting. I think it'll be a close game. I like the under.
I do too. All right, Chargers at Titans. Chargers are 7.5 point favorites. No, Titans poo. I like the Chargers here. Falcons at Patriots. Patriots 2.5 point favorites.
The Falcons and Bijan run all over their face.
I would love this.
But I got the Patriots.
Yeah, me too. 49ers at Giants. 49ers are 3 point favorites. You have the 49ers here in New York pulling off the dub.
Yeah. I like the Giants a lot. Without Scatterboo, they lost a lot of momentum.
Vikings at Lions. Lions are 7.5 point favorites. I have the Lions coming up to bye. The Vikings defense hasn't looked that great.
They're going to go belt to ass. JJ McCarthy's not going to come in and be able to do shit.
No. Yeah, I agree. Saints at Rams. This is Caitlin's pick. She has she's with the Rams. Rams are 12 point favorites. She says, have to go Rams. It's a sheep with horns, adorable, cute, playful, but not to be messed with. Sheep are just superior. So she got the Rams over the Saints. Hopefully they go back to 500. Yeah, coming off the bye, too. I don't think she knew all that, but the Rams will fucking kill the Saints. All right, next up game I could care less about. Jaguars at Raiders. Jags are 3 point favorites. I think the Jaguars will get back on the win sheet here.
Yeah, me too.
And I am hoping ETN can fucking figure out how to play football again. Like, he's been horrible the last few weeks. I'm hoping to get. All right.
Okay, what are you going to say that's going to make me mad? Also, this is Taylor's pick, and her reasoning was it was always the Bills.
I don't make you mad, but I wouldn't be upset if they lost this game because the Bills always beat the Chiefs in the regular season. Then playoff time, they fucking lose. So a loss wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah. Is what I'm saying.
No, it would be. It would be. Here's the thing. They need to win games, especially against AFC teams. You need to have
I know.
tiebreakers.
I know. Hey, well, if Tays got the Bills, I got the Bills. She's
All
fucking
right.
3-0. So
Yeah, she knows ball.
But yeah, what's the key to this game though for the Bills? 'Cause the Chiefs are red hot. Rasheed Rice is back. Their offense is clicking right now.
The
Mahomes
defense.
is MVP level. Yeah, just
defense and like the passing game in the offense, or either you try and sling the ball or like you just say fuck it and just feed James Cook. If you realize feeding James Cook's not working, then you just got to change the game plan. The defense has got to get stops. That's all that matters. Defense gets stops, keeps the air offense off the field. Put Patrick Mahomes in the dirt. Don't let Travis Kelce scream into a camera. For the love of God, he is the most annoying football player ever. I like him as a person, but when he puts that Chiefs gear on, I can't stand him. And yeah, don't let Rasheed Rice in the end zone. That's about it.
Right. Final game, or at least of the Sunday night, Seahawks at Commanders. I don't know what Jane Daniels' status is, but Seahawks are right now 2.5-point favorites.
Yeah, the Seahawks
against
are
the
going to.
Commanders. Yeah. Do you think even with Jane Daniels, you still the Seahawks?
Yeah, I think Sam Darnold and the Seahawks are flying right now.
Yeah, I do too.
Cowboys will beat the Cardinals.
Okay. Yeah, Cowboys keep Cardinals. That is actually my lock of the week. I have the Cowboys covering the spread against the Cardinals at 3 points right now.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's mine.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
I think it's great odds. I think that's going to change. Like again, like I don't like the Cardinals. I think Cowboys are one of the best offenses in the league. I think they come off a game playing a really good defense. And I mean, I know Jacoby Brissett has been playing really good. And they almost beat the Packers a few weeks ago, but I do have the Cowboys beating the Cardinals, and I do have them covering the spread.
So do I.
All right. Now I kind of want to get into this real quick. I know we're kind of wrapping up here. I think you already kind of said it, but I wanted to ask what your MVP picks kind of middle of the season and kind of what everyone has right now. But who do you got?
Jonathan Taylor is my clear-cut number 1. Drake May, number 2. Patrick Mahomes, number 3.
All right.
Simple
All right.
and easy.
Yeah.
You're going to have to rattle off the fucking 10 Commandments because I'm not going to lie, dude. My voice is killing me.
We'll talk about I want to talk about the NFL draft and Heisman. We can do that later. I was just curious because with the bad teams and Jets winning everything, this is really not the year to have the first overall pick. There's no clear-cut top guy. I mean, there's going to be Mendoza from Indiana, but there's no clear guy to take over a franchise right now, but who knows? But we'll talk about maybe another time when you're feeling better. So last week, the 10 Commandments. We hit our low risk of JT anytime, Cook over, and Jonathan Taylor over. And for a medium risk, we're still not sure yet, but we had Bills money line adding on to that, and Mahomes 1.5 passing touchdowns, which are playing the Commanders. I'd be shocked if that didn't hit, but who would never know. But that would be $15 to win you just shy of $100, plus $649. So decent dub there if we can get that, but definitely got the low risk. But let's get into our
I had the
week
best
9.
weekend of betting.
Yeah, you were fucking on fire.
I made like 400.
Yeah. All right, let's get into our week 9 betting 10 Commandments. Want me just to rifle them off because you're not?
Just rifle.
Yeah. All right, low risk. So the first 3 bets, very low risk here. Herbert over 1.5 passing touchdowns. They're playing the Titans. Yeah, Titans. So yeah, that's going to be light work for him. Josh Allen 1 passing touchdown against the Chiefs. I think that's just a lock, easy money. And Drake May over in passing. I mean, we're hoping for a horrible game against the Falcons, but he's been playing great. He's still going to sling the ball. Easy Drake May over in passing. Now Allen to the medium risk, so 2 more onto the low risk to make it 5 for the medium risk. Mahomes over 1 passing touchdown. That's just a lock. He's going to get that every fucking game. Against the Bills, it's going to be high-powering offenses going at it. Mahomes over 1, and CMC anytime. He didn't find the end zone last week, which is definitely shocking, but against the Giants, coming off a tough game against the Texans, I'm sure even if it's receiving or rushing, he'll find the end zone. And then high risk, so adding 5 more onto that already 5-leg parlay for the full high risk. Derrick Henry or anytime against the Ravens? Well, the Dolphins, easy. One of the worst defenses in the league, easy. Josh Allen over in passing. Dak over 1.5 passing touchdowns against the Cardinals. Like we said, that was our lock of the week for the Cowboys covering the spread. Dak over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Chase over in yards. The Bengals are playing. We just went over it. The Bengals are playing the Bears. The Bears, yeah. So Uncle Joe's going to be flying that ball around. He got the over last week. We're sticking with it. And I like this one. Keon Coleman anytime. A bit riskier than the other ones, but I do think he can find the end zone against the Chiefs. In Buffalo, that's your 10 Commandments. Let's see if we can keep this hot streak going.
Yeah,
We both said our
got
lock of the week.
Cowboys, and dude, I like my bet the farm, so I'm gonna give you my bet the farm first. I got the over in the Ravens Dolphins game. I got the over in the Falcons Patriots game. I got the Packers money line. I got the Bengals covering the spread against the Bears. I got the over in the Colts Steelers game, which is 49.5. I got the Lions covering the spread at 8.5 over the Vikings, and I've got the Chargers covering the spread at 10 over the Titans. 10 to win 624. Also, I put in a bet for Scherzer over 4.5 strikeouts, Glasnow over 5.5 strikeouts, Shohei 1 hit, already has 1 hit, Alejandro Kirk 1 hit, already has 1 hit, Vladdy 1 hit, he's gonna get 1 hit, so we're chilling. Anyway,
Okay, mine's a hell of a one. I have Ravens money line, Patriots money line, Green Bay money line, Bengals money line, Broncos money line, Colts money line, Chargers money line, Lions money line, Giants money line, Jaguars money line, Rams money line, Bills money line, Seahawks money line, Cowboys money line, $5 to win $2,000.
we switched this week. Usually I do all the money lines and you do the overs and stuff.
And that's a Kike Hernandez home run. So that's Teoscar Hernandez home run. So that's tough.
Well, I didn't need to know that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm about to watch it.
All right. Good pod
Holy
here,
fuck.
Jackson. Get some rest here. Appreciate you doing this right now. A little bit later in the pod, but get some rest. Go follow Buds Mafia on YouTube. I just posted a video today, it'll be by the time this is out, it'll be out. So go check it out on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, as well as Buds and Pucks on X, Instagram, and TikTok. And tune into next episode where I'll be interviewing Nick Alberga for
Let's
the
go.
podcast as well. Go Bills. Hopefully they beat the Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs.
To the
See you
moon.
later, Jackson.
Here we go.
Tavares coming out, sends it in a goal. They score! They score! Holy mackerel, they score! Morgan Riley! Mo Riley! The Leafs have won it! They're going to the second round!
Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5! Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!